Hey guys, I'm here, and I'm only a minute late. It's a miracle. Now the trick is, I'm trying to monitor the comments on a second phone, and well, who knows? I can't find a live stream. People are here already. Hello. I'll get to you in a minute when I've sorted this out. Videos. Yay! Okay, it's working. Right, ADD movies. Hello. Just turn the sound off because that was awful. Hello, Alice B. Alice Blackie. Craig Fortnight. Peter S. Prince Butler. Shout out for Team CTB. Chris, my boy. Shane Lee Shaw and 11 p.m. in Australia. Sorry about that. Paul Watts, hello. Sean Neeshaw, what's for dinner tonight? I haven't decided yet. Yeah, and I don't know what video I'm going to do this week either. So I'll be looking for suggestions. Oh look, there's a nice shot of an empty chair here. Anna Baez, hello. Okay. Ryan D. Murray, any amazing young things? Is that a question or just a general statement? Mega C, hello. Shabagos, yeah. Ricardo, oh, good one. I'll do that later. Remind me. Rune, hang up from Norway, hello. C1808, Hawaii. Aloha. Oh, that was exciting. Time for tea. How's Mrs Keef Cooks? Mrs Keef Cooks, how are you? She's out in the, she's tidying up the greenhouse because it's been used for some kind of storage. Yeah, come and say hello, tell me what you're doing. But this morning we went to the farm shop, we got a load of plants, so now it's going to get used for planting these things. A box full of things.
That's it.
Vegetables.
Yes. Right, I'm going to take my glamorous self out of here because we've got cabbage and assorted salad things here. We've got cauliflowers, and we've also put tomatoes in, and so it's a mix of like tidying up and putting in. So I shan't see you later.
Yeah, so the cauliflower is regular, and also we've got some Romanesco, which is the really weird pyramid thing that actually looks brilliant, but just tastes like cauliflower. Ryan D. Murray. Oh, breakfast sandwich. I don't know. I've been having porridge with yogurt and fruit this week, but we like to have kippers at the weekend. I don't know if you can get kippers. Shane, the veg garden, I think you've just seen it. The actual plot is empty, and Mrs. just dug in a load of compost ready for the new stuff. Sam Foden, hello, leaf. Well, close, but no long cylindrical thing. Tea, can't beat it. Alice, cauliflower crust pizza. Baffling. No, I never have. Never heard of that. You sort of granulate it and I don't know, stick it together with egg and flour or something. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, if that could be an interesting thing. Have you seen that anywhere, anybody? I've seen cauliflower rice, which is just, rice that's been put through some kind of chipper. Oh, Harvey, you made the full English and it worked. Brilliant. I did struggle a bit with that one, getting the sausages in. Mm. Oh. Well, America gets everything first. We'll get it in 10 years. So. Unless I invent it tomorrow. Schindleria, hello in Chile today. Rat Salwald, thank you. I wish more people agreed with you. Hi, Nicola. C1808, what is tarot? I'm learning lots of new stuff here today. Who was it who asked what I do for a living, what I used to do? I trained as an interior designer, and I did that for a long time, designing hotels and offices and pubs and things like that, restaurants. And then I became a web designer when the internet was invented, because I thought that would be a great bandwagon to jump on and make loads and loads of money. I was so wrong. And some people did, but I was in Dubai at the time. And it was very price sensitive, and I was too expensive, so struggle a bit. Yeah, but still, I'm a designer. It's in my blood. So anything that I come across, I'm looking at it always critically as a designer. Could that sausage roll look better or whatever? Hello in Australia, hot tub. Rune, your treat is on the bench behind me. A lot of very tiny sausage rolls. I've just made them because you won't believe this, but I go to yoga every Monday, and every 3 months the class has like a little tea party, a little social after bending and stretching and breaking yourself, just so we get to actually know each other other than as people who can't balance on one foot. So I just made those sausage rolls to take along. And pineapple does not belong on pizza. No, not ever. C1, type of starch from the island, like potatoes and purple. Okay, so I doubt I'll be able to get that here. Shane, Butlins. I worked at Butlins one summer in Clacton-on-Sea about a long time ago, 30 years ago. I could tell you some stories, but it was fun. Actual holidays, no, we've got Mrs Keef Cooks has many siblings, and each year we have like a clan gathering, so that's actually going to be in England in the Peak District later on, just a long weekend kind of thing. Adam, hello. Right, you're Mr Spanner if we get any trolls. Don't go away. Up to the Grand Garden Tour, you'll have to ask Mrs Keef Cooks about that. She is the curator of the garden. I just watch. Ron Staudinger, hello, I love them. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, Harvey, the cook-off versus Mrs Keef Cooks, that would not be fair. Ricardo, football, not obsessively. I'm one of those rubbish football fans who will watch like the World Cup final or the FA Cup final. If I had to name a team, it would be Liverpool FC. Yeah, I used to be quite keen on Barcelona when I lived in Madrid because that was a cool thing to do. Yeah. Jane West, how many Easter eggs? Just one, really, because you know I can resist chocolate. I can. I just prefer not to. Yolanda, what did I have for lunch? Well, not really had lunch. I've just had one of those sausage rolls. Alice, $2. Thank you very much. Yeah, anybody else feels like chucking money my way, I won't say no. Mike Otter. No, I have never been mistaken for Captain Birdseye. I get mistaken for, well, I get accused of being Colonel Sanders. I used to get Richard Branson, and occasionally I get Rolf Harris, which I'm not generally pleased by. So, you know, don't, even if you think it, don't say it. Yolanda, well, that's where you're wrong because, you know, Real Madrid are a little bit sort of, you know, official. If it would be a Madrid team, it would be Atleti or Getafe, who are doing rather well apparently. Anna Lee Brown, you're watching me. You're eating a fried bologna sandwich. Oh right, yeah. No, we don't. What is it? It's like polony. It's like a hardish sausage kind of thing, like white pudding. I don't know. Just making it up. Yolanda, what do I miss most apart from the sunshine? Just the general lifestyle and you know the all the cafes and the way that most of the shops existed. You know, fruit and veg shops, butchers and stuff. I mean, I know we had Mercadona, but the big supermarket chains didn't dominate what you had to buy in the way that they do in the UK. So I do miss that. Adam, you got me there. Teddy bear ham. Okay, you can't make ham from a teddy bear's legs. Honestly, they're just kapok and fluff. I've never seen teddy bear ham. I don't know. I think it must be on somewhere. Right, Mike Otter, what is my comfort food? Well, in the winter, I always like a stew and probably dumplings. In the summer, oh no, I'll tell you what I've become really keen on is Bundo Chat, which is from an Indian street food restaurant in Leeds, and they've also got one in Manchester. It's their version of chat, which is, you know, something like a curry, and there's this chickpeas, then something crunchy, and they use fried samosa pastry, and then chopped onion and tomato and tamarind sauce and yogurt sauce and some more little crunchy things, and it's just a dream. It's wonderful, and it's vegetarian. Right, well, Adam and Shane, I've completely missed the teddy bear ham phenomenon, but if I ever see any, I'll be sure to get some. Hello, Lady G. Room, my favourite kitchen gadget. Ooh, it's probably my pasta maker. I just love that it exists and that you know you make your own spaghetti and tagliatelle and stuff, and it's just brilliant. Mm. Troy, how come Welsh rabbit have no rabbit in it? Anna, it's rarebit, but yeah, it is thought that rarebit is like a corruption of rabbit because rarebit, what is that? It's nothing. But and also the idea is that the Welsh, being mostly poor in the olden days, couldn't afford meat, so their rabbit was actually cheese on toast kind of thing. Yeah, maybe tosh, maybe not. Nice though. I did a video of it. It's, mm. The sun is actually shining. Jane West, yeah, well, I know a joke about vegans. How can you tell if somebody's a vegan? They'll tell you. Any thoughts on the chat? Yeah, well, I think fine. I'm not so keen when I start imitating or trying to reproduce like bacon or beef burgers that bleed and stuff like that. I just think there's not much point doing that. But yeah, I have cooked well, vegan banana cake. Yeah. Hub tub, yeah, I freeze loads of stuff and then just forget about it and chuck it out 6 months later. Jeff Gould, what's my BBQ like? It's like rubbish. It's a tiny little kettle thing, and like almost like a sphere, and well, I struggle with it. I think I need to get a gas thing because I can never get the coals lit on the little kettle thing. But I do like barbecue food, so yeah. Yolanda, what I like most about British cuisine is do you mean in general or as a particular dish? Like any regional or national cuisine, it's based on what grows locally, what's available locally, or it used to be, which is why in Asia they use lots and lots of spices that traditionally didn't grow here, yeah. Jane West, tofu bacon. Well, tofu bacon is brilliant. I don't know. I've tried tofu, but don't. Yeah, Jeff, get a smoker. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if you saw my visit to Kendal a couple of months ago to a Texan smokehouse there. And yeah, I'm a convert, but it's money, space, time. So we'll think about that. Yolanda, Linda McCartney. original wife of Paul McCartney, the Beatle. Stella is their daughter. She's the fashion designer. But Linda, well, she's dead now, but she started this brand of veggie stuff, and it goes on. Yeah, well, I'll maybe try those things of Linda's. So what is gourmeting? What does it mean? Marmite, yeah, love it. Oh, Alice B, okay. Well, enjoy your work. It's Sunday. Oh well. Favourite films? Yeah, I always used to say it was Blade Runner, but yeah, I probably still would say that. But I don't actually watch that many films, so yeah. Tofu bacon bits. All right. My last meal request if the world was about to end. Something like a 10 million course tasting menu. I don't know. Hello, Rosemary Kelly. Up to a Vegemite. Yeah. Yeah, some family of things. Yeah. Lady Judge. Well, I think, that Marmite and Vegemite and those kind of things, you do love them or hate them. So, yeah. Jeff. Shrewsbury, or is it Shrewsbury? Yeah. Goodness. When is it? Yolanda, Marmite on toast. Jen, bien sûr. I watched Rick Stein's adventures, and I watched MasterChef because I like the way that, well, in the UK version, you start with this bunch of people, and they just grow into amazing chefs, and it's warm and cuddly. It's not brutal like. Well, I've seen the Spanish version. That was pretty nasty, and some of the American things. Yeah. Lady Judge. Everybody has their own opinion. Caspol Marmite is, I think, is it yeast? A kind of yeast extract that's just boiled until it turns into a real thick gooey goo, and it's quite savoury and salty and nice. Shane, Mrs Keef Cooks is making a noise, and that is a good sign. Peter S, have you tried that? Marmite as axle grease. David Franklin from Otley. Hello. Well, you're not so far from us. I like Otley. They have a good farmers market there. If I always want to go to farmers markets on a weekend, and I always get the days wrong for the various ones. But I managed to catch the Otley one once, and the Otley one. They're very good. Jeff Gould, July. I think we've got a trip already going on in July. Yolanda, you don't eat it, you savour it. You just spread it really thinly on a crumpet, as Adam says, or a bit of toast. Yeah. Or Jen and spray it on thick. But I think it start off slow to the taste. Adam, what are we growing in the garden this year? We went shopping for little baby plants this morning, so we've got cauliflowers, we've got Romanesco cauliflowers, we've got cabbages. I expect there'll be carrots, onions, celery, leeks. No, not celery. And well, you know, stuff, lettuces. Sausage and mash as the last meal. Yeah, not a bad choice. Ricardo, my favourite professional chef. I think it used to be Tom Kerridge till he lost all that weight. He doesn't look right now. But also Rick Stein sometimes, James Martin. Yeah, not so keen on Jamie Oliver and Mr. Sweary McSwearface. Yeah. Ryan, sometimes chuck a bit of maple syrup on porridge. That's nice. Rosemary, my favourite fair festival food. I don't know. Generally at these kind of events, there'll be a lot of stalls, and you just grab what you fancy. And I wouldn't say there's anything that I always go for. You know, if somebody's got a nice homemade pie on offer, I'd probably go for that. Depends on the weather, but yeah. Yeah. The best Marmite recipe. It's, yeah, you don't specifically cook with it. I mean, you can chuck it in a stew or whatever to add a bit of umami. And how much better is it than Vegemite? Well, I don't know. They're pretty similar, really. David, Farmers Market Sunday, yeah, but it's just like one Sunday a month, isn't it? Or is it every Sunday now? Don't know. So what's the plans for the pineapple? Well, Mrs Keef Cooks came across a video a few weeks ago of somebody who's discovered a new way of eating pineapple, and that is it's called pulled pineapple. So you get your pineapple and you grab hold of one of these segments and you pull it out. It needs starting off somehow, but it's actually a really good way to just sit there and demolish a pineapple without even noticing. So this needs to ripen up a bit before we do that. Shane never tried Vegemite. Well, try it. Oh yeah, Adam. Oh, on a roof garden, right? I was wondering how you were doing that. Don't tell them. Oh, we lived in a flat in Madrid one time where there was a rooftop terrace, and we specifically asked the landlady if we could put plants on it, and she was a bit cagey but relented, so we put a load of plants on it. And then one day she came around mad as hell. She said there'd been a complaint from one of the neighbours, and we had to take them down immediately. And this was like in the middle of August, and there was just me at home. I had to carry all these bloody plants down 3 flights of stairs in like 35-degree heat, and I was not best pleased. Anyway, Yolanda, bye. Maple syrup. Well, Rosemary, pretty much anything is required to improve porridge. It's like tofu, isn't it? It's just a base for other flavours. Shane, cake and desserts. Well, I do occasionally. Yeah, but yeah. Ron, my favourite breakfast cereal. Does porridge count? Does porridge count as a cereal, babe? Does porridge count as a cereal? Comes from oats, yeah, but yeah, so yeah. Okay, porridge. Yeah, I can't be doing with all the, cornflakes and hugely processed things. Don't like them. Jill 2727, what is maple cream then? Insomniac 3898. Why has everybody got numbers in their names? Hello. Okay, pineapple fritters. Yeah, kind of gross, really. Pineapple fritters. Pineapple in deep fried in batter. Healthy. Yeah. Jem bien sûr. Yeah, we like to eat out, but as you suggest, quite often, well, Mrs Keef Cooks will prefer what I cook rather than what we get in some places. But yeah. James, so why are you sorry about sous vide? I thought that was all good stuff. Yeah, David, okay, thanks for the link. Jeff, do I find it easier not cooking with gas? I know we've got a gas hob here, but I've used induction and ceramic hobs. Induction I like because no mess, no flames, but very controllable, just like gas. So. Maple cream is spun maple syrup. Yeah. Sounds fab. Never seen it, but yeah. Hub tub, yeah, I just like to spell it like that because well, in theory it makes it easy for people to spell, but in practice they still mess that up as well. But my parents could never actually spell Keith, so yeah. Adam, yeah, those fish cake, Yorkshire fish cakes, they're pretty marvellous. James Gocher, she does a bit, but I generally don't let her in the kitchen very much. Ryan, crab cakes. Now then, what exactly is a crab cake? Yeah, Jeff, induction. IKEA actually sell incredibly cheap induction hobs, and I think they're made by Whirlpool. And they look good, and they do work great. But you have to have the right kind of pans. The pans have to have some iron in them. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So copper pans, I don't think would work. Certain grades of stainless steel won't work, but other grades will. But there's always a mark on them on the bottom that tells you if they work with induction. Adam, thank you very much. Yes, people, Patreon page, which James, it is Keith really, but I just don't like the name. I should have changed it when I was younger. But, yeah. apple pie and custard, sponge cake, chocolate cake. Oh, I know what I've got to do is Victoria sponge. Who wants Victoria sponge recipe? Because I did that. Oh, you know, that's like one of the Brit classics. I should have that. I did do it a long time ago, but it was not good. Adam Thomas, do I do videos anymore? Do you mean cooking videos? I do one every Friday. Oh, Adam, come on. Arthur. Desiree, just make him watch the videos. Well, Adam, if you're not getting video notifications and you're a subscriber, there's a little alarm bell beside the subscribe button, and you have to press that. You also have to make sure that on your phone, if you use your phone, that YouTube is allowed to send you notifications. And if you don't see the bell, but you are a subscriber, what you need to do is unsubscribe, refresh the page, and then resubscribe, and then press the bell. I know this really drives me mad, because it used to be with YouTube, you were opted in if you subscribed, and that makes perfect sense. It's like, I want to see more of this person's content. And then they changed it so that you had to deliberately opt in by pressing the bell, but they never told anybody. And it took me 6 months to find out what the hell was going on, because other channels that I used to get notifications from, I wasn't getting. And yeah, sometimes they're so dumb. It's just, duh. Yeah. Gemby answer, yeah, I know. But, you know, officially changing your name when you're nearly dead is like, well, it's a bit suspicious, isn't it? Not that I'm nearly dead. David, the meal in the intro video, the meal on the left that looks like a yellow cauliflower. Oh, I think it's Indian roasted spiced cauliflower. That's why it looks like a cauliflower. But that, yeah, that was a very long time ago as well. Hello, Peckle.
Hey, darling.
Come and say hello.
No,
Go on.
no.
Jeff Gould, the base sauce. He talked about like, well, what? You know, the I've been kind of promoting Dan Toom's with his British Indian restaurant cooking books, and all of those curries in there are built on a base sauce, and you know, in Indian restaurants, that's how they do it. They make this massive vat of base sauce, and then they turn it into different types. Yeah. Right. Adam, okay. Yeah. Adam, the members option, I don't know. I think probably, but what does it do? Peter S, YouTube notifications are flakier than pub pastry. You are not wrong. You really are not wrong. Jeff Gould, curry, pasta, stew, anything. Yeah. All right. Yes, Jill, there has been some sweeping going on. No, she's shut the back door, so we can't hear. Adam, some Chinese takeaway dishes. I did sweet and sour chicken one time. To be honest, we're not huge fans of British Chinese takeaways. You know, real Chinese, yeah, but the sort of day gloopy MSG laden stuff that most takeaways make. Not mad about those, but yeah, they could improve them. James, well, yeah, but I think she might be working up to getting smartened up so she can have a show her face on camera. Oh, David, well done, cauliflower, yay! Jen, yeah, yeah. English Chinese restaurants, they're legendary for not being very good, not takeaways. I think. Up to British Indian takeaways, they vary. It depends. Yeah, there's always this thing that none of it really is authentic Indian food, or it's been modified to suit our craving for the blandest thing on the menu, which well, it's a shame, but that's how it is because they need to sell their curries to more than just me. Oh, Adam Garrett, subscription. Well, I've got Patreon already, so I don't know. I'll look at that because Patreon by the time that $2 pledge or whatever has had fees added to it and fees taken off it and everything, I get like 50p. So yeah. Adam Thomas, my opinion on monosodium glutamate is it's okay. I don't think there's any real evidence that it's harmful in any way. Having said that, I've got one very good friend who claims to get a headache whenever she goes to a Chinese restaurant because of all the MSG. And I don't know, it could be anything. It could be background music. It could be, I don't know, just a psychological thing where you think this will happen, so it does. But having said that, I think if you need to add MSG to anything, then you haven't cooked it right. There's plenty of other ways to get umami into food without resorting to that. Mike Whitcomb, dull Grand Prix. Well, like Formula One, I really too noisy now. I'm not into that. James, if you want to ask to try something I've tried, how do you do that? Well, just make a comment or send an email to info@KeefCooks.com, sort of thing. Or you can message me on Facebook. I've got a page on Facebook, facebook.com/KeefCooks, all of that. Hooked up, Mrs Keef Cooks. No, you're quite right, she still hasn't got a face on. Yeah. Adam, have you got a Patreon? I find it very hard to maintain the sort of community. I'm extremely grateful for all the people that subscribe or pledge and pay. But the concept of offering benefits for different tiers of membership, I find it hard enough just to keep up producing one video a week on YouTube without all of the additional worrying about Patreon and things like that. It's yeah, does my head in. James, the best Indian food, yeah, better than India. That could actually be true. And yeah, I should explore Bradford a bit. It's only down the road. Yeah. Peter S. Okay, thanks for the link. Thank you. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, crispy Peking duck. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that would be a good one to do as a video. Thanks, Mike. MSG doesn't make it fat. It's just like, salt with extra salt. It's not salt, though. It's not. It doesn't have any calories or carbs or anything in it. Yeah, Adam Thomas. That's right. Mike Whitcomb. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's a chemical creation of glutamic acid, which occurs naturally in lots of things like mature cheese. You only get a very mature cheese and it's got like crystals in. That's glutamic acid, and that's your umami. But you've also got it in mushrooms, tomatoes, anchovies, all kinds of things. So plenty of ways to get umami into food without resorting to MSG. Adam, okay, good. Well, I'll look at that because it's going to Patreon keep pulling blinders, changing things, and in fact, they've just now changed the rates for people setting up new Patreon accounts. It means that they will take more of your money. So yeah, existing ones not affected. Yeah, but what was it? A few months ago, one day they just sent all the users a message saying, "Great news! You're going to get more money because we're going to make your patrons pay all the fees and everything." So isn't that great? No. And a lot of people lost a lot of patrons because the patrons, without any warning, I mean, a lot of them can't really afford whatever they're giving, maybe, and to suddenly have this extra charge bolted onto what you're already paying, and plus the horror of VAT. People in America having to pay VAT on top of the figure that I specified for a pledge, and I just don't understand how that can be right, but it is. Yeah. No. James Goldtree, you watch other cooking channels? Shocking. Right. Okay, James. See you later. Thank you. Oh, Mike Whitcomb. Yeah, I've got both of those. Maggie. Yeah, that's the Guilty Secrets and Aramat. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Well, don't be sorry for still being here, James. Lady G, Mexican stuffed mushrooms with cheese with sour cream dip, but with blue cheese. Isn't life too short to stuff a mushroom? I don't know. I'd investigate. I should do a bit of Mexican stuff because I do like all that cheesiness and everything. Jen, when I do other cuisines, I try to make it true to the original if I can. But honestly, so, some of the most negative comments I get are on where I try to do something from another culture, and you know, just because I didn't use the right kind of paprika that you can only get in Budapest, then I'm a total failure, and also I'm insulting Hungary and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I despair sometimes. But as far as taking it and then trying to adapt it as a British version, I wouldn't really do that. I don't think that's really right either. But yep, okay. Stuffed mushrooms. Yeah. uh, James, what's the other channel? Who is it? Okay, I missed the reference there. Chili con carne. I've done that. Oh, in fact, I've done. I think I've done two versions. I've done a more. No, have I? I don't think there really is a really authentic version. I think it's a bit of a made-up thing. But British chili con carne. I have done that. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. I kind of worked that out. Big mushrooms, not little button jobbies. Yeah. Jonathan. Yeah, English Mediterranean. Jill 2727. Is it dishes from childhood? This, you know, things today are so there's so much media. Everybody can document their lives on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and whatever. But when I was a kid, a camera. We always had a camera like a box Browning or an Instamatic or something. But you get a very expensive roll of film that had 8 exposures on it, and you take a load of really bad pictures of your thumb, get them developed, and then you know there's memories, and the idea of photographing a meal or recording it in any way is just bizarre. But yeah, and they say that most people have a repertoire of 9 dishes. It's probably less now for most people, but I think my mother did, and you know, I love them all because you were going to starve if you didn't. But I can't actually. You know, she used to make a really great lamb stew that was, you know, it had barley hidden in it and leeks and things. Yeah. Yeah. Fairy bread. KeefCooks fairy bread. I don't know. Yeah, Jeff. Okay, see ya. I'll have to think about that. I'll find out where Shrewsbury is. Shrewsbury. And Vex Creations. Hello, James. I still haven't decided what's for tea. I don't know. Jen. No, nobody's going to think I'm hip, however much I make fusion food. Right, good question. It costs ZA. A single wow food experience. I have to say, going to Bundobust in Leeds, I really need them to support me, you know, because I'm always plugging them. It's Indian street food and craft beers. and it's very casual. It's quite cheap, and it's vegetarian, and you just get a combo for about 20 quid. And there's 5 different dishes. They're all marvellous, but the standout is the Bundo Chat, which is glorious. I've got to find out how they actually make theirs, because it's great. And we've been there for, well, 3 or 4 times. We went there last weekend with our son and his girlfriend. It was grand. Yay, Chris, Keefy baby, Chris the Watcher is in the house. Mike, it's too bland, too full of water, too much sage. Okay, now if only I knew what you were referring to. Let's see if I can go back and find out. Are you talking about stuffed mushrooms? It can be watery. All right. Shame. Yeah, I mean that is a shame. I think, you know, it's like a curse of modern life is ready meals, and you know, frozen pizzas and things. And occasionally I just can't face cooking, and I'll buy a frozen pizza or something in breadcrumbs or a ready meal, and I will always regret it. You know, it's they're just not. They just don't. Nah, bland. They are bland mostly. Anyway. The Starving Artist Cookbook. 3 or 4 people gave us links to that. I don't know if we want it or if she wants it, but we'll. Oh, you found the original. I don't know. When she comes in, you can ask her. James, what's 40? Right, okay, I've got it now. Yeah, well, actually, funny you should mention sausage meat, because I just bought some today to make those tiny sausage rolls, because I couldn't be bothered to make it properly. And I just added some sage and some white pepper, so it's not bland. it's too peppery, but never mind. They're only little mouthfuls. So yeah. Looked up a cooking oil guide. Well, I don't know. Since we got back to the UK, I've started using extra virgin rapeseed or canola oil as my kind of and standard sunflower oil, and beef dripping, but rice bran oil and all those weird things. I don't know. Eladini. Hello, Finland. Yeah, good, thank you. Well, Chris, that was short and sweet. Bugger off then. Bye, James. Adam, I gave those knives to my son. I couldn't use them because they were Japanese style with a single bevel, and because I'm left-handed, the bevel was on the wrong side, so I just could not cut anything straight with it. So I gave them to my son. I don't know what he's done with them, but I do suspect they were a bit of massively overpriced. Yeah, mace. I like mace. Jeff, my favourite knife brand at the moment is Morrison's. I've got a couple. I've got a Santoku knife and a little edge knife from their forged range, and you know we're talking like £9 for the Santoku and £6 for the other one. I've got. I've never tried Sabatier, by the way. That's a blast from the past. I don't know. I've got a Victorinox chef's knife, which I don't like very much because it's plastically handle and thin blade, but it does, you know, cut stuff really well. I've still got my old Global G2, is it? G2000, which is, you know, it's good. I'm just wary of spending a huge amount of money on something without knowing what it's like. So yeah. I don't know. She can't see her now. This might be a good sign, might not. Yeah. Ah, Smallish Falcon. Hello. Shane, yeah, well, knife is a knife if it's sharp, but that is the problem. Will it stay sharp? Can you get it sharp again? Yeah. Fist scars. Never heard of that brand. Hey, Scotty Ray in the house. The merchant of venison has arrived. Up to knife sharp. Yeah, I've got a knife sharpener now. Not steel, a little gadget that you just run it through, which it seems to work okay. So yeah. Fist scars, great gardening tools. No, complete. Don't know. John Strine, good day, Florida. Is it sunny? Beatrice. The scars. Well, I don't know if they're available here in Britland. I haven't seen them or haven't noticed them, so I don't know. Mike, I was thinking of doing a hominy pie the other day because I really like it, and I've got a taste memory of it. It was great. Up to good night to you. Yes, you don't want to go around harming hominids. You never know what might happen. Joan, yeah, I do miss air conditioning, but you know, we actually last weekend was glorious. It was seriously sunny and hot. We sat out in the front garden, and my son and his girlfriend had their shorts and little t-shirts on, and both got sunburned. Yes. Mike, bacon is not going to hurt it, but yeah. Oh, the doctors are not saying horrible things about bacon. Yeah. I don't want it to be right. Shane, yeah, well, yeah, the weather is just a mess, complete mess. Yeah. It's so good. I'm going to have to put the kettle on. Hang on, guys. amongst yourselves. Right. Lady G, I have done macaroni cheese, if you search for it. Yeah. Kathleen, Keef Cooks and Scotty. Is Scotty still here? Scott Ree, shout out. Mike, you're right. Okay. It's not snowing yet. Bacon is life, yes. Raheem Saeed, I have done coronation chicken a few years ago if you search for that. Look at me using leaf tea. Made a video about how to make tea, and I always used to use tea bags and claimed that leaf tea was, there was no difference. And you get all these people pointing out that they disbelieve that, and you know, they all think that tea bags are stuffed with stuff that's swept up from the floor, and in which case, you know, most tea, 70% of tea is sold in tea bags, so they must actually be throwing the tea onto the floor so they can sweep it up to put it into the tea bags. So, you know, I think urban myth going on there. Anyway, right, tea, 2 sugars. Naughty boy, only 1 sugar now. Yeah, something like that. Jeff Gould, there is nothing growing in the garden at the moment, so Brendan, Yorkshire pork pies, good luck with that. Xander Kitson, CBD infused oil, is that like cannabis oil? I don't have an opinion, really don't know anything about that. Yeah. Oh well, Jen, it's always really hot and sunny in Yorkshire, always, never rains. Fried salmon in bacon oil, bacon grease, yeah. Jill, I haven't used a whistling kettle on a stove top for like a century. I think the electric ones are better, yeah, because well, they switch off when they're done, which is always a good thing. Yeah. Caroline 13, bye bye. Thank you, Adam. Top of brandy and coffee, yep. Hi, Baz. Right, we'll see. Lovely on the that's what's next on the menu. Do you mean the next video? I don't know, actually. Haven't decided yet. Mike, that is a map of Leeds on the fridge. Yeah. Wake up, wake up. Bottom left. The map bottom left. Yeah. Leeds City. Mr. Juice, hello. Yeah, sorry, Shane, I haven't got any biscuits. So Lash, yes, we have one son who's 30 something, and we're very proud of him. Emma Nicole, yes, yeah, I'm intending to do more sort of out and about kind of things, and in fact, I got a new phone with a better camera just for that, and also I've got a gimbal, because in the last two out and about ones, you know, the footage I took with the phone was awful. My old phone, this one, and I was just walking with it and couldn't stabilize the videos and software. So with this new setup, I should be able to get some pretty cool footage. Yeah. But the problem is I'm shy, you know, that like bursting into a butcher's shop and saying, "Do you mind if I video you?" And then, well, I mean, yeah, it works. But Adam, what phone did I get? I got no, it's Sony Xperia XA2, which is like last year's model, but it was 150 quid, because I'm not spending more, and the camera is really good on this as well. So Peter S, interesting. Yeah. Joe, supermarkets. Really, you want to see inside supermarket? Well, yeah, could be interesting. Yeah. I don't know what people want to see, but yeah. Brendan, I do, but for, you know, when I'm wandering through a town or something, if I had a gimbal that was big enough to support it, then yeah, but otherwise no. And gimbals for DSLR sized cameras are pretty expensive, so no. So I'm going to do a review of this little one, and hopefully the manufacturer will send me a big one to review. Doobie 100 Coronation Chicken. I've done it. My favourite vegetable in the kitchen: onions, potatoes, carrots, cauliflower. Yeah. Jill, yeah, I can understand they wouldn't want people filming in a supermarket, because you might, you know, find stuff, bad stuff. Well, maybe we'll try. Yeah. Chris Clark. Yeah, somebody asked me about saveloy before, and I can't really understand how it's different from a normal sausage, except it doesn't seem to really have meat in it. Not real meat, some kind of pink slime kind of thing. Yeah. Fayou, Adam Fayou, yeah. What's mine? Can't remember. It's not that. It's don't know. Boxes in the shed. So yeah. Rune Hagger up. Any more long food on the schedule? Now then, there is. There's an American guy in China who I've been liaising with for almost a year now. He's making an easy long egg maker with the intention of flogging millions of units. And he's just at the point now where it's into pre-production, which means that I should get a prototype in a few weeks, and then I'll certainly make a lot of long eggs. Ryan, okay, hello. Sarah Mervin's epic fail. I don't. No second tries. I don't know. I did have to remake. Did I remake it? I don't know. I was trying to make beef Wellington, and I'd spent about 30 quid on a chunk of beef fillet, and it all went pear-shaped, and the pastry kind of melted, and it tasted great. I ate it, but looked awful, and didn't make it to a video. Wonder Dean, any suggestions on spice organisation? I wish I could. I've got stuff all over the place. I spend more time looking for things than actually cooking with them. I need to sort out my drawers and my cupboards. Well, keep them in the dark, and I would categorise them by region, or that's what I try to do. So I've got Asian, I've got Middle Eastern, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Oi saveloy, right. Adam, yeah. Oh, Brenda, hello. Good of you to grace us with your presence. It must be like, early in the morning, is it? Auntie Brenda in the house. Rissoles. Yeah, I use bird's eye rissoles. Yeah, I actually did do that a few years ago. It's probably one of my horrible old videos with the silly chef's hat. Yeah. Yeah. Aunt Beck's Creations. I don't get groceries delivered because I work at home. My only kind of social contact during the day is when I go shopping. So I only go shopping for a small amount each day, just to get away from the screens and use my legs a bit. Oi, Brenda. Sweetness, Adam. You've never seen a corned beef hash video? I think I made one many months ago again, and I think I made it with homemade corned beef that I've done. But having said that, I have got a request for tater ash, which is what we do over the Pennines, the wrong side of the Pennines, and yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. In Finland, well, you don't have saveloys, but as I understand it, you live on hot dogs. Or am I wrong? You know, Savoys are not much different from brats, I don't think. Probably talking garbage. Probably finished. Yep. Jam, yeah. Mike Whitcomb, is that where he crushes things? I think I've seen that, the hydraulic press channel. That is just mad. Shane, wholemeal flour in puff pastry. I don't know, I think the amount of fat, you know, butter, would kind of cancel out any health benefit of using wholemeal flour. I don't know if the texture would be right, really. In puff, you know, wholemeal flour in normal short pastry is cool, but you need to make jam, Brenda. Why? Mike Whitcomb, yeah, homemade corned beef. It was pretty good. Have I ever had a fire in the kitchen? I've come close, but no. Yeah. Peter S. Annie and Laurie are great. I don't know. Oh, Adam. Hot fat. I once was pressure cooking some rice. I don't know why, you know. It probably would only take about 3 minutes in a pressure cooker, and I left it too long. And it was the old style that had a detachable weight on the top, and these grains of rice started shooting through the safety valve and hitting the ceiling. That was pretty scary. Peter SR, okay, great, thank you. Oh dear. Hello. David Cat, don't know. We're going to be a granny, Brenda. I don't know what's happened to Mrs. Keef Cooks. Sandra, well done. Exploding corned beef and cabbage. Yeah. I think pressure cookers are a lot safer than they used to be. Yay. Yeah, Adam, I once found a Yorkshire pudding in an oven that I didn't use very often, and wasn't my regular oven, and it had been there about 3 months, right at the back. Yeah, it wasn't in good condition. Jeremiah, Brendan Austin. My niece is due to have a baby in a couple of weeks, which I don't know if that makes me like granddad wants removed or something. Mike, yeah, you're not wrong. I actually found some leftover lamb in the microwave that I put in there last night, thinking it was the fridge. Fortunately, it was, had only been there overnight. But Lady G, yeah, maybe not. Don't know. I mean, I that's another reason why I like to go to the supermarket, because there's generally a section of stuff that's past its date or just about to. They sell it cheap, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. So, yeah. The lost crumpet of Florida. Hmm. Mike, where I usually shop, Tesco used to be my no-brainer. That's where I go, but I got fed up with them, and then I actually found that we've got a Morrison's in our village that I didn't know was there. So I go there a couple of times a week. I go to Aldi a couple of times, and I go to Tesco a couple of times. And yeah, and they each have their strengths and weaknesses, but yeah. So yeah, I vary. Yes, I did make crumpets once, and yes, it was. Yeah, it's a lot of work for a little thing. Right, I'm just going to see if I can find the missus. Hello. She's out the front digging, but she says she's gonna come and join us shortly after she's had a wash. Yeah. Mike. Yeah, no, they didn't turn out great. I didn't get the holes right in them. Ooh. Doobie, you used to live in Whitby. Gorgeous place. Look at you. Sandra Evans, how do I keep up with all the gadgets in the kitchen? I don't know. You don't have to have all the gadgets. In fact, yeah. I don't know. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with you, Mr. Ninja? Honestly. Emily, Well, I can certainly get buttermilk in Tesco's and Morrison's. No problem. Yeah, Brian. Crumpets are all about bubbles, and tricky can be. And Sainsbury's, yeah. Oh, you can make your own buttermilk from cream. Just churn it, you get butter, and you get buttermilk. Which is, you know, probably not the ideal way to get buttermilk. Hey, Jerky M, you just joined us. Brenda, what do you mean? What's the bread recipe? Oh yeah, and I sometimes use whey instead of buttermilk because you know if I make cheese, then you end up tons of whey, well gallons of whey, and you know it's used in the same kind of way. Ghee.
Oh.
It's KeefCooks.
I think he thought I'd left him.
Right, I'll go for a week.
All right. Hi guys. Oh. So what am I doing with this? Yeah.
Oh, you read the comments and then you
Scroll down and think. Oh, let's go. There's. Hi Emma. Thank you. And Sandra. Yeah. Oh. And W100. My goodness. Oh, hello. Hello, Brenda. Oh, there's Sky as well. Oh, this is really weird because on the screen there's me sitting there pointing at you, and on this other screen I've got Keith handing me the mobile and heading off, so I don't know what you can see. Right, right. All right, so what? I don't think so. Sandy, you really do not need us on the road cooking. I cook the things that I like for me. Keith prefers to cook for both of us. So not much change there. That's all right. What one thing annoys me that Keefy does? Mike, that is really, honestly, nodding off halfway through an evening programme that he really enjoys. I mean, I don't like him to miss good things, but I also wish he wouldn't snore while he was doing it. But that's about it. Hey Adam, the garden's going fine now actually. The front garden actually looks like a garden. This is the year. It's a proper garden. In fact, we sat out last weekend and read the papers, and it was lovely. But the back garden it's a triangle of soil with lots of really good homemade compost on it that I'm quite proud of. But there's the plants I got in this morning, and they've got to go in. Elanine. Hello. Ha. Right. Lady G. I think the phrase should have gone to Specsavers, but thank you very much. Oh, right. Yeah, Brenda, last year I grew peppers and tomatoes. The basil doesn't really work for me. I mean, actually, yeah, it does nothing, and then I get glut, and I don't know what to do with it. I tell you what, though, I left peppers on the vine in the greenhouse, and they actually dried on the vine. So, oh, he's back. His nibs is back. Do you want to have a look in the cupboard and get that jar out? That little jar that's got the dried peppers in. So, stay up, Slim. Yeah, and today I've got some tumbling ones. That's it. Oh, crikey. So, Brenda, there we go. Look at that. Whoops. Can you see? So, some of them, I mean, I've got different coloured ones here, but we're going to try those.
Are we?
They're in your larder, darling. Of course you're going to try them.
I've got a lot of
So,
stuff in my larder.
so
I don't even know what it is. Anyhow,
what have we got?
uh,
Ooh, hot, cold, hail and wind, Sandra. Goodness, where are you? We had a smattering of hail about 2 weeks ago, and then we had sun in the afternoon, so that was pretty weird. But we had sun all last weekend. We've had storm hammer the last couple of days, and it's all settled down to being beautiful now. Right, grow herbs. Yeah, Mike, this is the thing about growing herbs with pretty flowers. If they bolt, hey, next year you don't have to plant them, you can get them. Right. Keefy, I have you on my telly YouTube as well as my notepad. You've got a super fan now, I think. Right.
She still can't spell my name though.
22 degrees but blowing a gale. God. Here.
How to make an omelette?
Oh, then go back. Right. I haven't had time to drink water, and I've been out in the sun.
Yeah.
Gardening. I'm going now. Bye.
Oh, that was it.
That was it.
Right. Shane. she hasn't got time to do our garden. Never mind anybody else's. Sky, yeah. How to do an omelette. The only omelette I think I've done a video of is a Spanish one, the omelette. But yeah, a little French one. I have those for breakfast sometimes. Cheese, very nice. Live omelette challenge. Oh no, Mike. Oh, I'm nah. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know, you're still there. Do you want to delete Mr. Ninja because he's an arsehole? Do I enjoy any bourbon? I think I actually like it better than the standard whiskey. Really. So yeah. Ready-made Spanish omelettes at Tesco. Yeah. They might be okay. They probably won't be. I used to get them at Mercadona in Spain. They were awful. Mozzarella in your omelette. Yeah, that would work. Nice and stringy. Cassie Green, hello. Jerky M, your nephew played bingo in Australia. Won over $1,000. Well, I think he owes you something then. Mike, yeah, that is a tortilla. Tortilla Española, which is not the same as like Latin American tortilla. Yeah. So, Ghostly Lurker, you like your omelettes, don't you? Spinach, mushroom, and feta. That would be like nice, very nice. Mike, yeah, well, somewhere between the two, not regular thin slices, but not great big chunks. Yeah. The that's a horse race, isn't it? I'm really not into horse racing, so that'll be a no. Is it today? Well, if you tell me who's going to win it, I could. Shane, we're not cooking anything, so you know. Okay, Bren, what's in a breakfast burrito? All right, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Mike Whitcomb. Tain't necessarily so. I'm not into really any sport actually, and cricket. Yeah. Sky, as far as I know, we don't have Jollibee in the UK. We used to have them in Dubai. I went there a few times, but yeah. Anyway, if you don't know, Jollibee's Filipino chain, fast food chain. Yeah. Doobie 100, what is for Sunday dinner tonight? I think it might turn out to be those little sausage rolls and maybe some pulled pineapple. I don't know. Carlos, hello in New York City. Watermelon widely available. Oh no, yeah, we get melons all over the country when they're in season. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jerky ham. I love flying, but I hate the bits at the beginning and the end. You know, the airport bits. That's just a lot of fiddling about and queuing and you know. Sandra, okay, take the dog out. Bye bye. Mike, why did I come back to the UK? I don't know. I didn't think we would have a secure retirement in Spain, basically. I don't think we'll have one here either, but yeah. No jelly bean in London. Jollibee. No roast dinner. Actually, I could knock up a kind of roast dinner. I've got some lamb already cooked. Yeah. Lady G, Five Guys burger chain. We got that. Yeah. Oh, breakfast burrito, scrambled eggs, crumbles, cooked sausage, bit of cheese, and cooked chopped pepper. Optional roll up, wrap, and store in fridge. Yeah. Yeah. Sky, the time is 4:15. So yeah. Well, what local city do I go to the most? I wouldn't call Doncaster a city. Well, Leeds, but actually not that much, but maybe only 4 or 5 times a year. Because it's just, I like staying at home. Boring. Like meal with fries and a drink. Five Guys. Yeah. You would really expect a proper gourmet jobby for that, wouldn't you? But yeah. You think about Christmas market already, Jerky? Yeah. Yeah. Stotties. You get a Scotty cake in Georgia. That's amazing. Heather, what states have I visited in the US? None. Never been. Been to Canada, but never actually been to the States. Don't know why. Maria Louise Borg, Greg's sausage roll recipe. I can't do that, can I? Because it's their recipe. Although I did a facsimile of their steak bake recently. So I'm pretty sure there's not a SpongeBob in pineapple. So not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Hello, Alabama. Yeah. Italians. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a funny thing about Italy and Spain as well, and probably a bit of France. Is they have their own well-established and marvelous cuisines, but they do like a dirty burger. So, when we lived in Madrid, Burger King, it was considered really cool to hang out at Burger King by the teenagers. Sky, SpongeBob is not in this pineapple. I've checked. What, Boots has opened 3 pharmacies in Malta. They do food. They do sandwiches, I think. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah, autocorrect really destroyed that comment. I don't know quite what was going on there. Burger King. Yeah, bland burgers. Yeah. Alan Kay, what was the expat life like? Yeah, it was all right. It was it's always good to see different cultures and try and understand them a bit. Do I miss it? I think 20 years was plenty, if not more than plenty. So I'm moderately happy to be back in England, apart from all the political tosh that's going on. Yeah. All right, Boots in Milan. Jerky. You know where I drink. I don't always drink at the same place. So, Maria Louise Borg, keep it up. Thank you. Yeah. Jen, no, well, I put milk in it. That cools the tea down quite a lot. So, yeah. Emma, yes, I've been to the Netherlands quite a few times actually. Got a brother-in-law lives there, just near the airport. So, yeah. Sky. Well, it's past lunchtime, and people keep asking me what I'm doing for dinner, and I haven't really thought about it. But I've got some slices of roast lamb in the fridge, so might involve that. Alan Kay, nice one. Fish and chips and mushy peas, spaghetti bolognese. Yeah. Poffertjes. I can't even say it. Never mind, do it. What are they? Oh, another gadget. They're going to be waffles, aren't they? Oh, Jerusalem. Them dark satanic mills. I love that tune. Yeah. I think it was on drugs when he wrote the lyrics. But, was Jerusalem builded here in England's green and pleasant land? Oh, yeah. Adam. Really? That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Jen, no, I'm not a superhero. What's your superpower? I can drink really hot tea. Yeah. Oh, mini pancakes. Oh, right. Okay. Like little puffy crepes. Are there anything like blinnies? I like blinnies. Whoa. About the size of a Ferrero Rocher. Interesting. I don't think I'll be doing that. Anyway. Palos, no, we can get Twinings. Tea. I drink Yorkshire tea because you have to when you're Yorkshire. Yeah. Adam, well done. Who's Todd Carty? Sorry, he's dead famous. Avengers Endgame. Keefy the Hot Tea Man. No. Stroopwafels, I have heard of those. Yeah. Shane, you are wrong. Sky, no, I haven't seen it yet. I think I might have to, but I haven't seen any of the others, so I don't know if I need to understand it. Yeah. Alan Kay. Supermarket own brand tea. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Maybe a year ago, Brits might remember a tea company called Ringtons, and you don't see it in the shops because they don't sell it in the shops. They sell it door to door. So this guy came knocking on the door with a basket full of boxes of Ringtons tea and biscuits, and so we actually got some to try it, but I didn't like it, so we didn't. People, you kind of get a monthly delivery or something. Oh, Jen, yeah, okay. It is pretty good tea. Adam, okay, I've never watched Grange Hill or EastEnders. Yeah, I'm completely ignorant when it comes to well, most things, soaps especially. Yeah. Mike Croquetten, incandescent as in seriously hot or glowing pink or what? Oh, great tea, yeah, it's all right. Sky, it is not SpongeBob's house. I wouldn't eat that. Lapsang Souchong is okay. Watching Line of Duty. God, yeah, it's on tonight, isn't it? Weekly dose of absolute horror. It's brilliant. Can't resist it. And I think a week of Keef Cooks Dutch recipes. I think I might have to go to Holland to do some research for that. Yeah. Yeah. Lapsang souchong. Yeah, it's great. I actually used Lapsang souchong to smoke salmon with, believe it or not. Totally destroyed a pan that I was doing it. Like, do you mean spicy hot or temperature hot? Yeah. Lapsang souchong is fantastic with Texas barbecue, as in stick it on the barbie and kind of smoky smoke or what. Like the tea smoked salmon, you might be able to find it. I think it's a really early one. It's probably about 5 years old. Yeah. Oh, temperature hot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Lipton's. Lipton's used to be the dominant brand in Dubai, and really didn't like it. Heather, is iced tea popular in the UK? I wouldn't say so, but yeah, no. Yeah. Brenda, meet, do you have Skype? Is that your autocorrect again? Yeah, I've got Skype. I am Keefy Boy on Skype. Shane, you have to warm the pot to make tea. Yes, you do. If it's a ceramic pot that's in an English kitchen, it will be freezing cold, and if you don't warm it, when you put the boiling water in, it'll immediately reduce the temperature to below that required to steep the tea properly. God, that was like John Burkow telling off MPs. Yeah, Brent, yeah, I guess that. Yes, I do have Skype. But I don't know how it's switched on. You got my email, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, Twinings. I've heard Sam Twining on the radio. He's a very entertaining guy and a great salesman. Yeah. The best Yorkshire pudding mix? Do you mean in a packet? I wouldn't know. Okay. Order. Very good. I like it. Right, guys. Listen. Hey, look. It's been 2 hours, and well, I think I need a beer and stuff. So I think I'm going to knock it on the head now. Yeah. Nicola, yeah, I've got I've got a video on how to make Yorkshire pudding. If you search for that, I think John Burkow is a total hero. He's great. It's jerky, yeah. Well, you know, let's arrange a hello, a meet. Yeah. All right. Sky, my most viewed video is the definitive long egg video, which I think has had about 5 million views. Yeah. Mike, don't get too excited about Dutch Week. It's quite possibly won't happen. Yeah. Elanine Infinity Egg. Now that would be a thing. That would be my superpower. All right, guys. Right, I am going. Thank you all for Xander. Next time, favourite beer. But actually, on a warm day, quite partial to that. Salt air cascade pale ale. Yeah. Right. Okay, guys. Later.